Hey guys, welcome to episode number 11 this week. For some more Balatro here today, guys, with your king and your luckiest man this morning. But here we are. We're back in, and we're also keeping ourselves prepared. With our 636 mods here today, too. It's your king, guys, and your luckiest man, Zach Dawson. Today's date, guys, and it's November 23rd, 2025. I actually do not know where to begin today. All I'm gonna tell you guys is, I had a good night's sleep this morning. Coming at the end of the night, and just keep something a little more unfortunate. Not to be a heavy hitter or anything. But to make sure nothing is wrong or anything. But everything else, guys, has been good. Everything else is not going to be kind of side since I've just been heavily busy during the last few days. But my love and I finally had dinner for our pizza, and I thought it was actually entertaining and a bit romantic. Then for the last 8 years of our pizza, they just wanted me to come to her place for a while, put some Christmas decorations, and guys, just try to start setting up a little bit more. So we just decided to move a few things to get through today. I know I haven't heard anything else, but everything else has been good. Coming out of the last few days, which everybody knows all the time, since everything would start crawling like the snow tomorrow, or waiting to see what's going to be popping up for a while. So before I actually joined my two love for dinner, with everything else surrounding, or pretty much in manifestation, everything else is pretty much anything we can always imagine. Or you talk about just wanting to imagine so for a while. Guys, with our 636 mods and our followers together, I do know my true love is going to be going at subs later on today, so coming out this morning. So after the last 3 weeks, guys, we finally had dinner for our pizza. Even though I was going to wait for my musketeer to guys, as a first place winner, to wait for her opportunity to pick for dinner here today, and we finally get to start another streak for a while. But as far as anything else goes, it's been good. Can't complain this month, but I feel we're actually gonna be having rain and snow mix again this week, which I'm not gonna get self preparation. Or, guys, put the raids and erasers on top of that, too. All I know is, guys, we're gonna keep our butts warm, especially if we're getting ourselves comfortable as we are. An important lesson to keep in mind, too, so. I don't believe it's gonna be, pathetic or anything. And somebody would be having a laughter on top of that, too. But everyone's get the idea. I don't see that being out of the question. Guys, just wait for an opportunity to have the wolves, or have anything else to go with that, or wait for its opportunity there. But everything else, guys, was good yesterday. I also did check out the Christmas parade last night, and I don't want to toot my own horn and say it was terrible, but I actually did get to see. There was a bunch of people here in the state of Ohio, towards yesterday, and technically, guys, during the evening, coming out of, during the weekend, and, to be open and honest, I thought it wasn't too bad. Actually, no. I've always thought it was actually good. Get to have some holidays here with the family and friends, see Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus for a while, and, I was gonna really decide to get a pic with them, but not much as I would like. But I've always been the nicest guy, and I've always been You guys understand, I've been keeping my ass out of trouble. You know what they say, Santa Claus is always watching, if you're good or bad, so you always want to keep yourselves down in the middle. You want to keep yourselves good 100% of the time, so as long as it's not going to be able to start from there, we actually know what we're doing. And, you know, as far as anything else, nothing has been, you know, sweat of a tear or anything. You know, just been waiting for the sizable moment and keeping something together. So as far as anything else goes, guys, you know, guys, we're already on our way to Thanksgiving later on this week, and I'm still waiting to use my opportunity to pay another year of PS Plus. So I told my guardian at the end of the night, if I wasn't going to pay it yesterday, probably tonight, because we all know my musketeer, my visitor fiancé, she wants my ass to come over again tonight, and I'm like, I can try. But everybody knows the answer. I'm gonna be really tired though. That's why I'm gonna be really busy, you know, doing this type of week. You know, guys, we have the holidays coming up already. You know, we got everything else with Thanksgiving and Black Friday later on this week. You know, guys, just to really jump everything out at you, or, you know, not a lot of things coming to me, but I've just been trying to, you know, keep day by day for a while, you know, just take one day at a time. I mean, it's not like we're gonna be in a rush all the time, and, you know, guys, me doing WoW, and also doing something with, you know, Salvation Army and whatnot, so I can still do that, no problem. But it just depends how many hours I'm always allowed to fit in. You know, I've always thought if you're looking to do something, or try it, you know, everything else is not going to, I don't believe everything else is going to matter as much, as long as we know what we're doing. One thing I will add to you guys, besides gaming for a moment, I also did check out a little something besides Tom Cruise winning an Oscar. It's supposed to have an award, but I do know Vin Diesel is actually working on another new movie. Now, I want to say a lot of you guys have not seen or haven't heard about this movie, but he's actually going to be doing something involving a classic from the 1970s, which, you know, the thing, guys, I actually do not believe anything on it, but, so that's exactly what I heard as far as Vin Diesel is concerned. You know, he's got a few other big key roles. You talk about the big movies that he's got ahead of it right now. I mean, just to name a few, you've got, The Last Witch Hunter 2, with the return of Michael Caine from retirement. So that's something to think about too. So that's number one. Number two, you've got the last Fast and Furious movie, and what I have no clue when that shit's coming out. I mean, I would assume after next year. If Fast and Furious wants to go that route, well, we'll see what happens. Alright guys, speaking of other stuff today, I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning, you know, on a Sunday morning. Have a blessed Sunday to you guys in the chat. Salama, with our 636 mods here today. I do something that's more comfortable at ease. But yeah, I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning, because we have nobody in the chat just yet. We'll just wait for our time to begin. But yeah, guys, we are at 636 mods today, and you know, do what we can for one another. Making sure we're sounding good, making sure we're perfect. Remember, guys, not everybody else is perfect. As long as we know what we're doing, as long as we know how to allow it. Never felt too concerned. Just like anything that's more, you know, elusive. You talk about having a strong pulse. We guys get the idea. People got their own thing, and I got my own opportunity. But yeah, my true love is going to church later on today, so coming out this morning. But I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. You know, as a king, and you're like his man. You know, always fill guys with popularity, entertainment, and energy. And also, guys, we are the biggest You guys heard me right. As your first place winner at a bowling tournament this year. We'll always fill, guys, not just with that, but we'll always fill, guys, with popularity, entertainment, and energy. We also are the biggest, strongest, phenomenal, amazing, charming, wonderful. You know, not exactly a director's cut or a stunt double or something. But other than that, guys, we are the biggest, strongest, phenomenal, excellent, fantastic, wonderful. Getting into the holiday spirit of our strongest power of our community. We can say we have ourselves an opportunity. Let's everybody happy Thanksgiving this week. You guys are surrounding yourselves with family, friends. Well, I already know what my true love's going to be doing. My true love's going to be hanging with her family. It's like we always do the same thing at the same time. Because everybody's got somebody in their life. You want to spend time with family, you want to spend time with friends, but the good thing about that, guys, is based on the schedule, I don't have to worry about working this coming Thursday and Friday due to Black Friday and Thanksgiving, because, you know, guys, if I was going to really sign up, you know, with great people at Steve, I would have done that. But no, I just decided, you know, I would rather just, you know, have Thanksgiving with my family. And my true love the same way, what she's got for them. I mean, I guess we have our social media and on Twitter X, Facebook, and YouTube accounts, and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and so much more. Now, here's the thing, guys, about Vin Diesel. If he's actually going to do something with the 1970s classic movie, well, I mean, I don't want to feel like people are going to be feeling like they actually want to see a movie. Vin Diesel's getting closer to retirement here today, but Vin Diesel's always doing so much on movies. Maybe a little bit with the pacifier. You know, guys, as I want to say, guys, a sibling, or you talk about us wanting to, you know, I mean, it doesn't exactly assume whatever it's going to be, or whatever the plans are, but I do know Michael Caine is still going to be in The Last Witch Hunter 2 with Vin Diesel, but I feel like it's probably just going to be the last movie he'll only do. Sort of really get himself involved in it. Hold on, guys, let me double check here. Super chat. There we go, guys. But yeah, I have no clue. Now, as far as what's going on with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, well, according to a bit of my sources, as a first place winner, guys, I feel like he'll still be involved in that, but 9 times out of 10, if you want to talk about Vin Diesel doing something with, you know, guys, with The Last Witch Hunter 2, or maybe something else to go with that, well, I believe it sounds fine to me, or it may sound fine with you guys for sure. But I just don't know how much it's going to really not bother anything, or whether it's, you know, winning the Saints game, or have something at a decent time. I have absolutely no clue at all. But we'll see what's going on going forward, guys. I mean, I don't believe we'll wait around forever. But Vin Diesel just wants to do whatever he wants, you know, he's been making millions of dollars. And I know he's going to be getting another nominee for a movie. You know, not just The Last Witch Hunter 2, guys, but technically something with The Last Fast and Furious. If they're calling it Fast 11, so I wouldn't bet my money if Vin Diesel's going to be coming down, if anything. You know, not exactly, you know, feeling bad about his health or anything. But he can always offer so much, guys, for us and also the fans. Now, one other movie that's based on Thanksgiving or the holidays, guys, I thought I would bring this up really fast, and that is The Grits. We guys have Jim Carrey, Jeffrey Tambor from SpongeBob SquarePants, which I don't watch that as a killer instinct between a reality show. But I do know is the fact that Jeffrey Tambor is, you guys know him coming out of you know, him playing as Plankton or wait, you know, in the sun bucket or kind of like a grease pit on it. But I do know, despite the fact that you got you know, enough here today, that's all that matters. So I do know Jeffrey Tambor is exactly the man in that one movie, which is actually The Grits, which I haven't seen that movie in a long time, along with Jim Carrey, Cindy Lou Who, or whatever. Because I do know both of these actors. I'm not exactly including Jeffrey Tambor, but I do know the other two actors. You know, guys, Jim Carrey, and the one that recently played as Cindy Lou, and she was exactly a kid at the time. They actually finally reunited. They reunited, like, wow. We'll welcome ourselves back. But, you know, technically, I don't think there's a bad opportunity if, well, pretty much a bad thought if there's going to be another Grits movie. I mean, I would assume it may or may not. We all know Jim Carrey is working on something with, you know, guys, with the fourth Sonic in the next 2 years from now. Because I want to see how that's going to end up going. And also, guys, another thing about that, guys, is we also have the upcoming second Mario movie, which we all know the sequel. That's the title to that. And that is Super Mario Galaxy, at least for sure. So we'll have enough time to build on that. Way after Let's Who Love tackles the third Avatar of a friend of hers, but I actually still want to tackle that, but you see, guys, I put enough requests coming out at Steve as of right now. You see, guys, I was with Kevin this past Friday, and you know, guys, despite the fact before we, you know, currently get something going as far as December 21st is concerned, you know, guys, with Steve and everybody else, we're waiting to see what the outcome is going to be managed. So we're waiting to see what's going to be upcoming whatsoever. You know, everybody's got their own thing. Everybody wants to, you know, get requests done. You guys want to get days off. You want to have. I mean, for entirely. Good morning, Lucy Warren. My head starter, make a left shout out. How are you this morning? Thank you for jumping in. But yeah, I mean, it's always been enough as it is. So we'll see what happens. But I actually did put a few requests, you know, for chief management, and once I don't see that being out of the question. So guys, see, I actually did put a few requests in, as far as I know today. And you know, guys, get one day at a time, not to really squeeze the butt heads. I actually did put in for December 4th, December 18th, and the New Year's party. And I still went to love at the end of last night. My ass needs a date. And guess what, guys? For the last 8 years, my true love is going to be my date for the New Year's party. Before towards the end of this year. So we don't have to worry about that right now. Like, you know, guys, we got enough as it is. Okay? We got enough to really get through and, you know, get back to reality. Get much more decent and decent. I know we're going to be going back to cheerleading, you know, after the end of this month. So it's probably going to be after, actually no, if we talk about tomorrow's exactly Monday. So technically, we'll be back in the next 2 weeks. So if you look at it, most likely on December 8th, once we on the 10th, so it's going to be, you know, crazy and too much cold and cold. You know, just the benefit with everything, and a lot of that coming up already. So we don't have to worry about that right now. So we got enough to really, you know, go against it and see what we're gunning and leaning towards right now. So we got enough to really get to. And you know, guys, don't forget, we also have the Game Awards coming up coming up after the end of this month. So if you guys have not voted for the Game Awards, like Game of the Year, or Best RPG of the Year, or you talk about the best sim strategy game, or the best sports game, you guys can start voting right now. You guys have plenty of time to vote as much as you want. Get people involved, guys. Whatever games you actually played. You know, if you're playing on a PS5, Steam, Epic Game Store, whatever you guys want to jump into. I actually do not jump on that set. I most likely am a PS5/Steam person. Whatever games you guys want to make your game of the year. I believe Final Fantasy Tactics Evil's Chronicles in my book in the chat with you guys. It's one of my 4 priorities. I would name that game my only game of the year in my book. You guys understand I would. Now the last game that sort of won and would have made the top 6 for game of the year was Final Fantasy 16 at the time, but technically it was not in its potential. It actually did not meet any expectations because it was just too early to really predict. You know, for them to really questioning it, you know, try to civilize with it and whatnot. So it's just that I believe the game wasn't good enough. It was not going to, you know, self-drag or, you know, trying to see if it was going to be, you know, more than enough just to really carry that energy. You know, just to try to navigate with any Final Fantasy game by far. But I haven't heard any news on another Final Fantasy game. I doubt we get another one right now. I mean, the upcoming one is Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 after the end of this year. Because I know Square Enix is working so hard on that, and yes guys, Kingdom Hearts 4. Kingdom Hearts 4 probably won't be until towards the end of next year, so all I know Square Enix hasn't done a damn thing. You know, it's just been faceless virtue, waiting for an opportunity, and have something at a decent time, so, you know, I mean, we always have a lot of time in the world, but I would maybe expect, and have somebody to hold on and say, is Kingdom Hearts 4 going to be released by the time the PS6 comes out? To be open and honest, no. I mean, I doubt Kingdom Hearts 4 gets announced by then. But you know, guys, I mean, there's going to be a lot of surprises every single year, guys, for the Game Awards here today. So, I mean, there's going to be more than enough. You know, we got the voting, we got the, you know, guys, we got enough. It shows as it is. I mean, it's not like we're going to be saying that game sort of won, or that game sort of got in the trailer. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It's not like you could sue 3-point shots if you're playing basketball, if you're looking to get a touchdown on football and whatnot, so I mean, it's pretty much easier said than done, okay? And, you know, if you think about it, I feel like there's not going to be anything else to drain completely. Or waiting to see what's going to be, you know, guys, waiting to see what's right and what's wrong. We guys have all the time in the world. You guys can vote for the Game Awards right now, anytime we want. I mean, you don't want to wait for somebody to, you know, say you got to do something. You pretty much do something in your own terms. You know, guys, you get off work, you want to rest, get something to eat for dinner. You know, have a little, you know, pop, some for breakfast and whatnot. I mean, that's the best thing you guys can do right there while you guys are voting for the Game Awards. You know, I mean, mine has voted this past week. So why am I complaining? You know, you guys have all the time till the Game Awards hit. So technically, you guys have plenty of time, whatever you guys want to do. So, but I'm just hoping when we do, remember guys, not only you win, strive for excellence, and make your game an opportunity. You do it because it's driven, and as the first place winner. Whatever happens, we're actually there to see it. You look at Lucy Warren. I technically don't think she's actually voted for Game of the Year. I mean, you play the best games in the world. You talk about playing a racing game. You know, everybody's got their own games. You know, think that's big. And those guys an achievement. I mean, it might be, but now, only you and yourself can really surround a bunch of games that are so good over the years. You make that game a winner. You make that game an opportunity. Whatever it is you want, so. I still think Expedition 33 is going to win, without a doubt. Towards before the end of this year, going into the Game Awards. I feel like that's just going to be enough. I mean, no doubt about it. So I don't see why not. But speaking of other stuff, guys, if you guys want to catch more Balatro on Sunday mornings based on the schedule, if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule here today too, whatever you guys want to do. It's not that hard to really complain or find. It just depends on it. Well, whatever you guys want to do, it's not going to be that hard to really mistreat it. Guys, there's a lot of games in this world you guys do not want to pass by, even if you guys are at work or waiting to. If you guys have heard of any big news, not exactly terrible news or anything, you guys can buy any games you want, anytime, when you want to. I'm not going to jump on Steam until the next 20 to 21 minutes here today, so. But yeah, guys, if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, I was going to do an episode of the first ever episode of Alan Wake 2, yesterday. But my ass has been tired most of the time, so not as much as I would, wait. And also, guys, categorize, so. But I also did get my request yesterday. Actually, no, Friday. So I will still be paying PS Plus, guys. I'm still gonna pay that son of a bitch, possibly tonight. Possibly tonight. Or, besides, guys, I will finally be back at Chief tomorrow. And I already told WoW, I wasn't gonna be with them on Wednesday. Because my great people at Chief, guys, not with the big loyalty stuff or going Honolulu and whatnot, but apparently, Pete actually needs me at Chief on that Wednesday. So I told WoW, and, everybody's got an agreement. It's like, if I'm scheduled on the days I have WoW every Tuesday and Wednesdays, guys, it's okay. I can be with Chief. Mundava, make a love shout out. How are you today? Good morning, good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna really sing it, but it's a long story. But yeah, everybody's entitled to their own thing. So like, if you're scheduled to a day, if you're working at the Salvation Army, if you're working at WoW, if you're working at any day hemp center, you're entitled to do whatever you want to do. People shouldn't be able to judge you for that. But I can do that. WoW's not gonna have me stand there and say I cannot do anything, but yeah, you see, guys, if Pete has me scheduled going into Thanksgiving before the end of the week, I'm not gonna really say no. It's worth every penny. You see, I bust my ass at Chief all the time. I'm only doing 15 hours a week. 15 hours, actually now 30 hours every 2 weeks, so what am I worried about, I got enough as it is, so I can do that, no problem. I don't believe it's gonna be anything harsh or anything. As WoW understands the info, they can let me go and let me do my job, That's why I'm at WoW every 2 days a week. It's not like I'm gonna be messing around. My ass is always in for the business. I always am. But other than that, guys, I repeat, if you guys want to catch more Balatro every Sunday mornings, if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, what do I tell you guys? Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. If you guys have any questions or concerns, you guys can type them in the chat, get to them in the chat, and you guys can you guys can do whatever you want to do in the chat. So, people shouldn't have to argue with anything. People shouldn't have to call you, like if you're a member of the Ghostbusters or anything else that surrounds you. Guys, your family, somebody you've been with, you actually want to get married to the same person at the same time, or even if you want to, do something for for your personality. Everybody's got their own opinion, you know? People shouldn't have to tell you what you want to do. Own yourself, and God can help you, you know? I mean, yes, your friends too, but, you know, everybody's got their own thing. Everybody's got personalities. That's all there is. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. If you guys have any questions or concerns, type in the chat, guys. Let me know what we're at. If you guys are not feeling too concerned, or pretty much having self-pity, you guys can do whatever you want. And as long as people don't cause any distractions. Or call my love sister Sahi to the chat, so. Which is pretty much funny. Or whatever. It really could be. But as long as we're not in a bad mood. I mean, nobody deserves to be in a bad mood. Everybody deserves to be in a happy mood. Not throw things out of, you know, out of anything. Or throw somebody for a loop. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. If you guys have any questions or concerns, let me know. And your king guys and your luckiest man, which is me, I can let you know what I'm looking at and what I'm going to be reaching. But alright guys, the most important thing is, actually guys, let's make it short and sweet here today. The most important thing, guys, and the most important rule is love, support, and respect is the key. It's the awesome and creative. We are at 636 mods here today. If you guys want to be mods in the chat, if you guys want to, you know, drop your links in the chat towards any stream. You know, guys, whatever you want to do. I'm pretty much cool. I'm cool with that. Whatever you guys want to. As long as people are not in New York City, New York, you guys can do whatever you want to do. I mean, as long as I'm fine with that. I mean, technically, I wouldn't have a problem with any concerns. You guys can bet your ass I don't. I mean, if you guys want to drop your links in the chat, that'd be fine. I mean, even if you guys want to, you know, have something to take care of, too. You know, everybody's got enough insurance. Everybody's got their, you know, opportunities and waiting to, kind of like having an element of surprise on it, too, so. Whatever you guys want to bring to the table, I'm happy to listen. I always am. Yeah, guys, we are at 636 mods here today, so what's really, really interesting, really good. And even though my followers have been dropping, guys, under 207k. I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's not. I mean, I know I'm going to be up there more in the future, but as long as people got their own sides and have enough to hear about it too. And we almost had another total. Look at this, guys. And we do have something else unlocked too, guys. I mean, license cents. And we do. But other than that, guys, we'll be fine. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, guys. We'll be meet and greet. You know, guys, we want to take our time. We want to socialize with people. We want to see what a lot of us are about. We want to make our decisions, opportunities, and get back to reality, guys. Even though I'm trying to do 4 games a week, I want to see what I want to do for Alan Wake 2 on Saturdays. So we'll see. It just really recommends what's going on. But guys, if I now based on the schedule for work, you know, guys, if I'm just doing, hear me out, guys. If I'm only doing 2 to 7 tomorrow, Wednesday and Friday, and what does that mean, guys? Well, I mean, let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys think I should live stream tomorrow? I mean, if I do, I don't know if I would maybe try to consider, and maybe for 3 generations, if I wanna, you know, live stream and finally get an episode of Final Fantasy 12 or not. I mean, I haven't done any shit out of it, or pretty much having the best self-esteem for the last 2 months. I feel like if I do Alan Wake 2 from Saturdays, I could maybe premiere it tomorrow in the morning. I mean, I don't believe it's gonna be, you know, out of any problems or anything. I mean, if I do, I don't see that being a concern, but I don't want to have you guys feel left out or you know, have somebody feel guilty and say, if I would have done an episode of Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age, that would be out of the question. I mean, I'm willing to try, but if not, I probably won't. But maybe Alan Wake 2. But yeah, my ass is always tired all the time, so we'll see what happens. And yes, guys, now is power. So we'll keep everything else under control, and even though, here's the thing, guys, if I don't have to be, with great people I'd see between 2 to 7, with great people, guys, if I'm just doing 2 to 7 tomorrow, Wednesday and Friday, I feel like, I mean, everything will be back to normal after this week, so that's from what I've heard, you know, coming out of one of the cashiers, and, probably Pete as well, so I don't see that being out of the question. So if I'm just doing 2 to 7, you know, guys, only tomorrow, Wednesday, and Friday, it won't be a problem at this point. Even though my ass is going to be busy for a while, going into Thanksgiving, that's okay. I can do that. I have no bad remorse on top of anything. You know, guys, I don't waste any time. I just try to do what I could really try to do. And, you know, see what the plans are going to be. This depends on what it is. And at this point in time, guys, as a first place winner, I'm willing to try absolutely anything. Anything, guys. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Also, guys, oh yeah, guys, I even forgot to mention, anytime we manage to find people and socialize with people, all we have to do, guys, is follow Sarah on Twitter, X, Facebook, and YouTube. Now, if you guys want to know how long I've been on YouTube for, in a decent time, I've been on YouTube, guys, for over 9 years. Been on Twitter, X, and Facebook for 7. Oh my gosh, let me jump into, okay, never mind. But yeah, guys, I've been on YouTube and been on YouTube for 9 years, going into the holidays, before the end of this year. Been on Twitter, X, and Facebook for 7, and my true love and I, my sexiest, beautiful final queen, guys. She's always been my top priority, out of my 4 ones, guys. Which is you guys in the chat most entirely, you know, most likely in a tall lineup, and yes, guys, in a tall order. Also, guys, WoW and Chief, and baseball and RPGs, which I'll talk a little more about baseball in the next 8 to 9 minutes, which you guys understand I will. So you know, guys, I lost my 2 loved ones. I'm not losing the same person, and I'm not losing the same person all the time. So yeah, guys, I lost my musketeer 1 time. I'm not losing her ass twice, and I never will. It's like, even though we've been together for over 8 years, we are still gonna be jumping in to that point. You know, jumping into what I have in the back, here in the headquarters. So I just told my 2 love, guys, you ain't gonna begin what I believe you're getting until we reach next year's Sanctus sign, which is gonna be almost 2 months from now. You guys understand it really? It's got something to do with it, you know? I mean, as long as you wait for the right time, at the right moment, you guys know what you're doing. And you guys understand what I'm trying to put in. And, you know, just trying to see what we can really add. You know, guys, not to feel too concerned. Or, you know, just to have something with enough sympathy. So, no worries. No rush, guys. But yeah, but as far as anything else goes, everybody's got their own arsenal. Everybody's got their own passion. Everybody's got their own goals. Which I really do. I don't really have people hating on me. And I don't even, I mean, here's the thing, guys. I never hit on you guys since day 1. And I never do. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Whatever people speak about, whatever they want to bring to the table, we let each other in when we can. That's all there is. But yeah, I haven't heard anything else, especially with Tom Cruise, but yeah, guys, but alright, guys, that's gonna be the end of social media. for this morning. I mean, maybe till I mean, here's the thing. If I finally return back to see you guys, based on the new schedule, tomorrow, Wednesday and Friday, maybe a premiere of Alan Wake 2. I mean, I'm doubting if I'm going to get an episode of Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Gates. But if it doesn't happen, guys, I should be back this coming Thursday in the mornings for Final Fantasy Tactics. It was Chronicles by then, but I mean, technically, I'm always pretty damn tired all the time, so I mean, we can do whatever we want to do. It just doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter to you guys. It doesn't matter to me. As long as we got enough to really, you know, see what we actually want to stand up by doing. You know, guys, just want to spare, you know, just spare every minute. I mean, it's okay, you know. A lot of us don't have to have, you know, anything else being self-esteem or self-bothered. Well, why not, guys? We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's going to be the end of our social media today, guys. We're going to talk about Steam, and I can tell you guys how baseball's been going this week, but I'll let you guys know. So, I'm going to be jumping into Steam in the next 5 to 6 minutes. I haven't heard anything else, especially, not exactly a passing or anything, but everything else has been good this week. All I know is I've been busy with taking my time and, you know, whatever we actually got to do. I mean, whatever it actually is, you know. And so like at this point, I'm welcome to try anything at once. I mean, there's a lot of people going to be sick to the stomach going into winter after the end of this month, so we always want to keep a lookout if you guys are, you know, cold and waiting to, you know, get yourself warm and warm. I mean, warm is always the key. You guys don't want to freeze your butts off all the time, so I mean, that's always been the big thing. When the temperatures go down and decrease, you guys want to bundle up and get yourself warm as much as you can. And pretty much yes. Yes, there is, guys. Nothing is going to be repulsive. And it will be as much. Well, we can do that. But yeah, I'll finally be back at Steve tomorrow. I mean, not 9 to 2, guys. But there is no tease in the tunnel, buddy. So as far as I know, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Friday, so... Actually, no, not Friday, excuse me. Tomorrow, Wednesday, and Saturday. I was going to second guess myself if I was going to do Friday too, but yeah, guys, let me repeat as king and the luckiest man. So remember, guys, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Saturday, so my ass is going to be, you know, I have Thanksgiving off, and yes, guys, also the same point at the same time, and enough in this position. So yes, guys, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Saturday. There you go. So why not? So remember, guys, this Wednesday, no, not this Wednesday, excuse me, but I do know Thursday is Thanksgiving, you know, family time, and also, guys, Friday is Black Friday, so I will still be extending PS Plus way further than anything else, so I am still going to be extending that son of a bitch as soon as possible. I mean, whatever we can really involve, and yes, guys, don't exactly interfere. Won't have enough just to really, you know, have something go, you know, no, it maybe go either way. I mean, as long as we know what we're doing, we're fine, and coming to the rescue for it. But yeah, guys, I've been a little bit tired today, but I had a good night's sleep at the end of the night, and I wasn't going to be with the AAA side with Daryl yesterday either. You know, yeah, after 3 weeks, my true love and I finally had dinner for our future, and, you know, took our time, and, you know, wanted to see what was going on, and, yeah. Everything else was good. Everything else was a celebration here and there. But now, we're concentrating where we're at this week. We're going to be a little more busy Not exactly jumping off the bottom or jumping off the ground or anything. We're gonna be in it for the money, guys. We're gonna be in it for the work, and pretty much the way of it. Even though my ass is gonna be tired though. Not just tomorrow, guys, but also with with Chief and whatnot. So, I can do that. I can really take my time. It's like if I have to double bundle this week, I will. Even though we're getting rain and snow mix, I'm fine with that. I don't want to just have to make sure we're not, not wearing much of anything on it. But I will keep myself warm and warm and warm. In a matter of moments. We talked about a matter of time once. I most likely will. There's no doubt. Some guys do. Or do not. And currently, guys, there is no try. But I can do that as much as I can do possible. I'll pretty much do better and better. It's like if you're feeling cold, if you don't know what to do, you always have somebody with you. That's all that matters. Everybody's got somebody to keep themselves warm. My true love wants me to keep her warm. Even if I'm walking back over here, here at the house, or, be with my true love all the time. She only wants me in her life, guys, and also her friends. That's why she's one of my 4 priorities, not to get aside or anything. She really is. Alright guys, speaking of other stuff, I'm actually on SteamPower.com today, so just give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so guys, head over to the Steam store. Head over to the Steam store. If you're looking to make a Christmas list, if you're looking to, buy any games you want, when you want, anytime you want. If you're looking to buy yourselves a new game, if we're looking to, change any personal stuff, anything with DLCs on them. You guys can buy any games you want, even if you guys are pre-ordering. You guys can do that too. If you're looking to buy Expedition 33, that game, guys, without a doubt, is going to win this year for the Game Awards. I'm not saying later, but very, very soon. For the Game Awards. That game's still going to win. That game still got it this year. Besides Donkey Kong Bonanza and the other games swarming around. Because we all know what the other games are in a heartbeat, so we already know that. But yeah, guys, head over to the Steam store, make a pre-order, and in-store process, and buy something. You guys are buying an own game, buying a special game. Even if you guys are getting bucks or for lucky week. Sorry guys, head over to the Steam store, make a name on your account, make a pre-order and process, and buy something. You guys are buying an old game, buying a special game. Even if you guys are having beginner's luck going into Thanksgiving, like say playing Rocket League or Fortnite. Even if you guys are playing with friends, playing with online compatibility, or maybe playing with AIs or something. You guys can buy any games you want. But you guys can play either Rocket League or Fortnite. You guys can play any of the 2 games with no extra cost. If you guys are looking at the upcoming releases, you guys can do that too. But there's a lot of games in this world. Whatever you guys want to buy, whatever there's a much of an opportunity. Whatever game that is something you actually want to get. Manifest the Game Awards. Or maybe a game that's not up for grabs yet. Whatever that game you want, Steam has it. Or whatever you want to bring to the table. So today, guys, on Steam, you guys can look at the PlayStation Publisher sale today. Even though Black Friday is coming up later on this week, you guys can jump in the system, jump into your PC. You guys have a game controller that goes with that. You guys can buy the director's cut of Ghost of Tsushima for $35.99. So I've heard that game is really good. But even if they actually have a sequel to that game now, I haven't played Ghost of Yoti, or Yotai. I've heard Ghost of Yoti is a good game. technically, I don't see that game winning this year. I've heard it was good, but I still think Expedition 30 win. I still think Expedition 33 is going to win. And it's really up to you guys. That game still got it this year. I really do. You guys can also get Stellar Blade for under $48 on Steam. You guys can get Helldivers 2 for $31.99. And Spider-Man 2. Now, Spider-Man 2 I used to have during Christmas time last year. I believe I did. But I cannot remember. Well, it might have been 2 years ago for the PS5, but Spider-Man 2 is really good. And you guys can get Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now, Miles Morales is so good. I mean, I cannot say enough about Marvel. But the way I tell you guys Marvel news or something. But yeah, I've heard some pretty good things about Miles Morales. I really have. If you guys haven't played Spider-Man, you guys have been living under a rock. Spider-Man games on the consoles are actually good. You know, fantastic but good in general. You guys can also get, let me look at the other sales today. You guys can get Final Fantasy 16. Now, Final Fantasy 16 is a really good game. That game rocks and rolls a little bit. You know, even though that game would have won, you know, I want to say like 2 and like 4 years. That game would have won Game of the Year, but I feel like a lot of people on social media, you know, like the game that it was getting treated. It was not getting enough in its arsenal. Everybody else wanted to have something in the bag, and yeah, that game did not exactly win. I believe it was Baldur's Gate 3 at the time. I know it was. People shouldn't have to toot their own horn and say that game should have won. I mean, Final Fantasy 16 would have won, in my opinion. But the game itself is good. You know, little more, not exactly conspicuous. You guys can also get Hearts of Iron 4 for $14.99. Hence, another game, guys, Headspace Shipbreaker for $10.49. And Star Invaders for $18.74. If you guys are looking to pre-order any games this year, you guys can make your holiday list. You guys can make any games you want. Buy any games you want. People shouldn't have to tell you that there's no tomorrow. Any games you want. People can really see what they can tell you. Now, technically, as I mentioned, I still think Expedition 33 is going to win, because ever since last week, when I actually voted for the Game Awards, I've always thought Final Fantasy Tactics, it was Chronicles, was going to be in one of the biggest categories. And you guys know what I'm talking about, and that is for the best sim and strategy game. You see, I've always thought RPGs are the best way to go, and that's to really puzzle everything together, and you know, battle the other games in its arsenal, or waiting to see what's going to be testing, or whatever's going to be the plan. You know, guys, there's a lot of games in this world that people talk about on the social media. People talk about all the time. That this game should have won. This game has an opportunity. Well, here's the thing, guys. As I mentioned already, technically, the only game I voted for Game of the Year, Donkey Kong is not going to get diddly squat. Because Nintendo, I feel like Nintendo knows exactly what every single Nintendo fan and every single Nintendo game wants. And I even told my true love that, you guys, everybody's got their own concerns and personality. All I'm gonna say is, guys, Pokemon has always had no chance on this side to win Game of the Year. I mean, Pokemon's never won Game of the Year, and it never has. And if I was going to say Pokemon was gonna be in there for this year, no. Pokemon does not have all I know is, guys, it does not have enough energy. It does not have enough to really say that game's gonna be good enough to embrace between its DLCs. the only way Pokemon would win Game of the Year is for Nintendo just to embrace it and give it enough power. Which I don't believe Pokemon would get its own, try to brace themselves and say Pokemon deserves more Game of the Year than everybody else. Probably not. But all I know is if Pokemon would have actually made any category, I have no clue. But that's why I still think Expedition 33 is going to win. Because that game's got enough potential on its back. Just waiting to... I mean, as far as I know, that game's going to win easily. Even though the voting's going to be tough every year for the Game Awards, every last month of the season. I just don't think Donkey Kong is praising enough. Or having enough. I mean, all I know is, guys, Donkey Kong's been around for a long time. You guys understand it has, since day one. So that's why I just don't understand why, but that's the only game I would only predict to win. And I actually did vote for that. The only game I voted, guys, is Expedition 33. Because I've heard some really, really exciting things about that game. And a lot of us have imagined. If you look at any other RPG, any other Final Fantasy game, a lot of us have been there. A lot of people know exactly what stories that is made of. And for the fun. And then for the exploration. And a lot of excellent stuff that lies ahead. So yeah. That's why I still think Expedition is going to win. I'm not going to mention anything else that would be putting out the competition, but everybody's got their own opinion, guys. Especially your king and your luckiest man. And so do you guys. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I don't see why not. I'm not going to change my mind and say Donkey Kong's going to win. Absolutely not. I mean, if it was going to... Here's the thing, guys. If Donkey Kong was going to get an opportunity, that game would easily be a threat. Which I don't see... as long as Arcrados is not on that list. Thank you so much. Thank you. We don't have to worry about that game trying to, I mean, if that game was going to be a threat this year, going into the Game Awards upcoming, then Expedition 33 would not win. I mean, it's pretty much it. So, that's why I voted for Expedition 33. No Donkey Kong for me, or anything else that's attached to it. Okay, so, it's easier said than done. And it's gonna be elsewhere. But yeah, guys, you guys can buy any games you want, when you want, anytime you want. You guys can make that game your Game of the Year. But yeah, everything else you guys can dream of. There's a lot of games in this world. But if you guys are looking to buy a game that you guys want for the holidays, or even if you guys want to get on something and see what's out there, people have a code to go through with it. I mean, there's always the way of it too, people shouldn't have to argue, people shouldn't have to tell you what game you want to buy. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Everybody's got their own special, and also everything else in their arsenal. But yeah, as far as pre-ordering games go, my ass hasn't done that for a long time. And I haven't been to GameStop in years. But we'll see what happens. I mean, it all depends if I'll get another GameStop gift card or not. It's been a long time. Long time, guys, since I've known one of my old friends that used to work there. But alright, guys, speaking of other stuff today. You guys want to know my name on Steam? My name on Steam, guys, is Jack Dawson 93. Or you guys call me Mr. Dawson 93. If you guys have nothing, you entirely have nothing to lose. As long as people don't have to be in an electric chair and have something below your body, which I will not go any further than that. But if you guys have nothing, you entirely have nothing to lose. I've been on Steam for I've been on Steam for over 4 years. And that's pretty much been the best technique possible. That's why I brought you guys in the chat. Got my true love and my family. We've got WoW and Thief. I've got, baseball and RPGs going forward. Football, no. I mean, even though I used to play a lot of football games, a lot of people have not asked me. I mean, a lot of people. Yeah, I repeat, fellas. No other person's asked me if I'm going back, so probably not. But as long as we have enough to not to be twisted or anything, we're fine. I'll be fine the way I look at it. But yeah, I've been on Steam for over 4 years, guys. That's to try to wake up. If we Elden Ring. Now, if you guys are questioning, is Elden Ring Night Rain up for something? Yes, it is, guys. As far as I know, Elden Ring Night Rain is up for a category for the Game Awards this year. I know it's not. I believe it's up for. You guys can tell me if I'm right or wrong in the chat today. As far as I know, when I was voting for the Game Awards last week, when it was me, Matsu Love, and Bell having a movie night this past weekend, technically, I believe Elden Ring Night Rain is up for best action adventure game. I mean, I believe I'm right or wrong. It doesn't matter. But I do know Night Rain is a good one. It's not exactly above average or above the air or anything, but I have heard some good things about it. I mean, just a few things. But everybody else would be ending up with excitement on it. So it just really matters one step. I mean, as long as we take it one step at a time, that's all there is to it. Just to look forward to it and not, get yourselves, losing your juices if you look at it. So, but I've always been a die-hard fan of RPGs since I was a kid. It's all about having fun. It's all about listening to music, grinding your levels, concentrate on what's happening, and, there may be some love and also interest if you're doing side quests or main missions on an RPG. Now, another game to look out for, if you guys are into RPGs, since I was a kid, is Dragon Quest VII in February. Now, Dragon Quest VII is something I could maybe look into, but it all depends what I actually want to do. I mean, I want to see what I get for Christmas first, before I turn and try to start shifting gears. I can maybe jump into that, but it all depends on GameStop. It's just that I haven't been to GameStop for the entirely damn time in a while. I mean, not since earlier this year. I know Bell, as far as I know, Bell has been the only one this year that's been to GameStop. I mean, for 1 or 2 times this year. The reason why I haven't been to GameStop is because I was busy at work. Not to concentrate another damn thing to the next, but I mean, everybody's got enough that people wanna, work and also do something in hand, I'm always welcome to go back to GameStop again. I still want to go back, but with everything else going on this week, I haven't bought enough time to do it. I'm waiting to see if I want to go to GameStop more than its final time. But guys, I can go to GameStop anytime. I really, really can. But it just depends what's going on. Whatever we can concentrate by doing. And waiting to see what's gonna be. Whether there's a game I want, if there's any pre-orders I want. I'm not gonna sit around and say, I want that game. No. I'm gonna see what I can do. That's all I can tell you. But if I want a game bad enough, between any gift card or whatever, I'm just gonna take my time on it. And so you guys understand I will. Whatever we can visit towards what we're doing. So we'll see. But I've always been a die-hard RPG fan, guys, since I was a kid. As an American Badass or whatever. Um, but yeah, RPGs are the best way to go for me. Maybe some of you guys too. Um, whatever stands tall. You guys are entirely up to anything you want. You know, everybody cannot stare at you in the face and say, I'm going to get this game, I'm going to buy that game. No, you really can't. A lot of people have been there and done that, and I always have since day one. Well guys, speaking of other games today, you guys are in, sorry guys, if any of you today, if you guys are in the sports games, like baseball, basically tennis, golf, football, basketball, if you guys are buying sports games on sale, going into Thanksgiving this week, as far as I know, you guys can jump into, you guys can go after and get, and possibly get, the new PBA, the current PBA 2K25 for a little over $45 on Steam. If you guys are looking to buy that, you're looking to buy any sports games that catch out at you. Whatever catches up with you, so. I'm not much into golf games, as far as I know. But if you guys are looking to jump in to, as I mentioned earlier today, guys, you're welcome to buy and get, any games you got and want to capture by going after the PlayStation Publisher sale. So that's something you guys cannot, wait around forever. It's something you guys can buy, whatever you guys can jump into. But as far as anything else, nobody can tell you otherwise for it. There's some good things you guys haven't looked at. You guys can buy any sports games on sale or regular price with no extra cost. Don't forget to check out my brother Beatles Eternal, guys. I know he's ready for Thanksgiving. I know he's ready for the holidays pretty soon. But it's pretty much gonna be a treat. Not just for this week, but, for the holidays coming up too. Because I know Family Guy, as far as I know, real quick guys, as far as I know, Family Guy does have something new on Hulu, which I haven't watched that yet. Because that's depends if I'll buy enough, time, or have something casual. But yeah, you guys can check out Beatles Eternal, guys. Head over to YouTube, head over to BeatlesEternal.com. He enjoys playing Apple baseball, out of the park baseball, hold on guys, let me think about this. Let me think about this for a minute. But yeah guys, check out my brother Beatles Eternal. He calls me Brother Jack. I call him Brother Beatles. He's a good friend. Good brother of mine on the channel. But yeah guys, he enjoys playing Apple baseball, out of the park baseball, diamond mine baseball, any games any games you name it. But he's a nice guy. Now speaking of nice people, let me tell you guys what I've been up to this week. I actually did finish, under me and Beatles, I actually did finish my next game of my 2016 Cardinals season. And that was my losing streak of my 1-11 2016 Cardinals season, and my brother Beatles and I, so I don't want to toot my own horn and say, you guys understand, I don't get paid to lose. I always want to win. You guys understand I want to win, but, you know what they say, guys, you win some, you lose some. But it's not going to be the end. It will not be the end, trust me. I just want to win bad enough. And also guys, the same with my 2005 Yankees season. So, I'm still doing a good job with both of them. That's why baseball is something I can control. Play any game I want from that. Any season replay, or any management I want to go through. You guys understand I really want to, turn the fumes. I actually want to jump into some of that more. But that's why I'm into RPGs, guys, and baseball. Entirely. And, even if there's something out there, and have the codes of going through with it, it's not that hard to really find. So yeah guys, as far as what I've been doing with baseball is life, I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot more than I do with football, entirely right now, so. As long as you guys got enough interest, you guys can buy any sports games you want. But yeah, guys, right now, for now, like I said, or I'll say it again, I just want to win. My ass really needs to turn something around. Also, guys, my 1-11 record of my 2016 Cardinals and me and Beatles. Actually, me and my brother Beatles, excuse me. I still want to do that, so I don't see why not. As far as how I'm doing in my 2005 Yankees season, still doing the same thing with losing too, so I still don't understand why. I mean, even though there's always been a bunch of opponents, but I just want to win bad enough, guys. Hey, loves TTJ, make a lot of shout-outs, sis. How you doing? Sister TTJ is in the house this morning. How you doing today? Oh yeah, hold on. Let me get you a mod partner. Hold on. Alright guys, TTJ is now at 637th mod today. You guys heard me right. People don't have the false hope answer. TTJ guys, Tata Joy is now 637 mods. Which is incredible right now. A little more to expand. Not to destroy, but enough flexibility. And it actually is. I mean, we always got something to bond, along with other people right now, so you just never know what the piece is going to be like. But, as far as the baseball project is concerned for the holidays, that's tough. I mean, if I do, maybe doing something with, I can maybe get another season of Diamond Mine Baseball if I want. But technically, I can always use so much for that too. Whatever we can energize and, go 100% and whatnot. So, we'll see. I mean, I'll think about it. But if I do, I would maybe consider one of two. I could probably get another season from the bank. Guys, from my family. Actually, a little more towards my guardian. And I may or may not ask him going into Christmas time if I can get another baseball season. I mean, if I do, probably in the 1900s somewhere, while I focus on my losing streak and my only win in my 2005 Yankee season. I'm not going to replace anything with Adams Park Baseball. So, probably not. But if I do something with another baseball season, I can do that. But it will not be out of, see guys, it will not be out of the question. It won't. Now, I will tell you guys this. Is it going to hurt anything? No. It won't not. But if we get enough to really prepare and not criticize anything, guys, we're gonna be fine. We'll be fine, guys. Trust me. It's not like it's gonna be unexcused or anything. It will not. It'll be fine. As long as we try hard enough, we'll be fine, guys. But yeah, but if I'm just predicting, or I'm just spitballing, I'm just gonna say this book. I'll just tell you guys really fast and tell you guys what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking about maybe doing is I can maybe buy another baseball season from the bank, and for Diamond Mine Baseball, and probably do maybe the 1900s, maybe like say, if I could just name a season, probably maybe 1980. I don't know. I'll think about it. But we'll see what happens. We're gonna get through Thanksgiving Black Friday first this week. That's why my ass has to get through work tomorrow, Wednesday, and Saturday. So PS Plus will still be paid, guys. It's very shortly. I'm gonna be paying that set soon on the console. Alright, guys. That's gonna wrap up Steam for today. But don't forget to check out my cool brother of mine, guys. Don't forget to check out my brother, Beatles Eternal. He enjoys playing Apple Baseball, Adams Park Baseball, any baseball games you guys can, stop and think. Despite the fact, whatever games you want to play as an RPG collector, best sim collector, or whatever. There's a lot of games in this world you guys do not ever want to miss. You guys don't want to miss a single thing at all. You really don't. Especially if you guys are a huge fan, as I am with baseball and RPGs, compared to Final Fantasy. But I haven't heard anything else, to be open and honest with you. Not with Kingdom Hearts 4. But I'm just waiting for the right time. You guys understand, we've been waiting for the entire world for something to happen. Not needing to happen, but how and what and when. We just don't know right now, so I still believe Square Enix is leaning towards the end of next year, but maybe in the fall. But we don't know that, so. Alright guys, but yeah, that's gonna be the end of Steam for today. Till maybe tomorrow, but just depends what's going on. All I know is I've got 2 to 7 with great people at Steve, and then Wednesday and Friday. Actually, no, let me repeat, guys. Tomorrow, Wednesday, and Saturday. So only 2 to 7s, and going forward, 10 to 3 on that Saturday after Black Friday. On the holidays after Thanksgiving, so we'll have enough. Well, my name on Steam, guys, is Zach Dawson93. You guys can make any pre-orders and in-store purchases. But alright guys, the most important thing, and the most important rule, is love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. And yes guys, knowledge is power. As long as we know how to express it, and not, false swoop or anything. Or missing your opportunity, whatever it is you gotta do. If you guys are going to church, you guys are smelling the coffee, we have a family member that can join you for church, that's a good thing too. To embrace the power of the Lord and a lot of Christianity, so. I haven't been to church in a long time. Not with my family, but it's pretty much very fortunate. It's pretty much good. You believe in the Lord, you talk about praying, and you hear any type of pastor or preacher or whatever, so. I mean, there's enough to really understand it. As long as, not yourself included, but surrounded by friends and family. That brings something together, so. And it really does. Just whatever, how many people picture it. But alright guys, we only have 637 mods now. I just brought TTJ, or Lulub's TTJ as a new mod this morning. So why not? I haven't seen Lulub Sahi in a while. She's also funny, same with my brother Village season, so I don't see why not. We don't want to get ourselves stuck in the middle or trapped in a hole, so. I know there's not much going on today, but we'll see what's going on. Yeah guys, we are at 637 mods this morning, so. At least that's a bit of a start and a good upgrade, besides dropping flowers all the time, which I've still been doing in that. After boosting the boosting. Because I don't believe any other dropping will last forever. Because I hope not. We'll have enough to really store it and not to feel conflicted or too concerned by it. I mean, we'll have everything else passing it by, so we'll be fine. But yeah guys, we are at 637 mods. If you guys can help me on the channel, that'd be perfect right now, so that'd be great. You guys can help me, I can help you guys. But the more we gain, the less we can not walk out of here. You guys can just let me know. I know Lulub's Life Reality wants to help my channel. Renzi knows, understands what I want. He perfectly understands a little bit. I actually want followers, I actually want views, I want thumbs up and whatnot. Anytime I drop a super chat for her, she just gives me what I want. And just try to increase a bit, but it will just be a matter of time, If it's a half hour or like an hour, doesn't matter. As long as we got enough to really, not be a solo, but try to, try to see what we're doing and see how much we can take it, and just try to, to see how we're pretty much open and honest with each other. It's enough to really carry towards the next one and, move forward. But do not turn your backs against the wall, guys. You want to see whatever there is. As long as people are not getting themselves, trapped, trouble, or so petty. You always want to keep something in between. So, you're good enough to really get to the point where you actually got enough to really, you would not lose anything, but taking your time. Never taking your time when you get the chance. So, well, winning matters, guys. If I'm doing baseball, majority of the time. So, I just want to win. You guys understand? I do. And my brother Beatles, 100% understand what I'm going through. I want to win bad enough. Same with you guys. So, that's why I keep up to date as hard as I can and as big as I can handle. I really do. But alright, guys. Now the most important thing is we watch our videos in full. That's how you guys can help out the channel. Even though my WH has been a little more hot, it's not exactly been frozen, or I just need a lot of work from you guys. I can always live stream all the time, but it just depends on tomorrow on a Monday, based on the schedule. So if I'm just doing that, maybe Alan Wake too. But guys, my butt's gonna be tired every morning, so we'll see what happens. And then we'll have Final Fantasy Tactics Evil's Chronicles just coming, right back here, guys, just coming Thursday in the mornings. So I don't have to worry about working that and Black Friday later on this week. So, but I don't believe it's gonna be a problem. I'll have enough to really buy, take my time on. See what we want to do for gaming, and as long as what we're going to do, what the plans are, what it actually is to really begin with, we'll have enough to really not distract, but will not be disturbed. Now we got enough, guys. We'll be fine. But the most important thing, what we can help out easily, is we watch our videos in full. Well, I consider the stream, guys. So we have our social media on Twitter, X, Facebook, and YouTube accounts all in one time. And yes, guys, on podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and so much more. Now, when I told you guys much earlier today about, ever since we talked a little bit about Michael Caine coming out of retirement with Vin Diesel. Well, as far as I know, Vin Diesel is still going to be doing, as far as I recall, just to meet a little expectations, or just to follow a bit of it, I do know Vin Diesel is working on a detective movie from the 70s as a classic, so I don't know much info on that, but I do know he's still going to be doing The Last of Us 102. Technically, we don't know what the plans are for that movie. Which I do know, that movie should do fine. Not as much I can really compare, but and then you guys have the last Fast and Furious movie, so I just don't know when they're releasing it. As far as I can tell you guys, the benefit, all I'm going to say is, guys, and I will end on this, probably in 2 years. We don't know exactly what's going on, but they need to get themselves working together. They need to get something going as of right now. They have to do something, or we're not going to really spectate and say what we're going to be doing, or what the others are going to be saying. So it just depends what we get. And don't forget, guys, today is also, remember, guys, we are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy. Our biggest, strongest, phenomenal, wonderful, exciting, amazing, collective, and enough in our arsenal just to see what we want to do. With our popularity, guys, we are the biggest, strongest, phenomenal, exciting, eventful, and also a biggest opportunity that lies ahead for us. But yeah, guys, as a first place winner, we are the biggest, strongest, tallest order in our, Law is the strongest, beautiful power of our community. Do all we can for one another. That's all we can embrace. Trust me. As far as I know, if you guys remember, Toy Story that celebrated its 30-year anniversary. I do remember watching Toy Story over the years. I was only like 2 years old at the time, and now I can't remember how many times I've seen Toy Story, but I've always thought if you got Tom Hanks and Tim Allen, you got all I know is, guys, it does not create any chaos between of who you're playing. And despite the fact what Disney really does, we look at Toy Story and other movies. I know I don't ever pay attention to, Frozen as much, or wanting to watch something better than Toy Story. As far as I can tell you guys, back when Toy Story basically released, and back when the movie, came into DVD and VHS at the time. I know VHS does not make any movies with that as much. VHS does not, as a matter of fact. And all I know is they were bankrupt, and the same with Blockbuster. So that was exactly a while ago. But the thing about Toy Story is, it's been like 3 decades, and it's amazing. But we are looking at and leaning towards Toy Story 5, and what's love does not have an opportunity. I mean, it's not likely I'm going to request and say I want to see Toy Story 5, even though they would have ended it after the 4th one. They would have done that, but did they actually question anything beyond it? I mean, they would have had something that they actually would have done years and years ago. But I just feel like it's always a matter of time between Toy Story, you look at Frozen, a Dalmatians movie, you look at anything we can look into. Well, Artist Love, Make a Love shout out, how were you this morning? All I know is we can always offer so much between Disney. It's just, if I'm thinking if Toy Story 5 might be the last one, it's too hard to tell. But if I were to just maybe predict something, I want to say maybe, but I just don't want to. I don't want to begin and say Disney is going to have any more ideas, despite the fact with what the plans after the. I mean, here's the thing, guys. If Toy Story 5 does well, which I don't believe it won't be a concern, I doubt they make another Toy Story movie with Tom Hanks and Tim Allen in the future. I mean, I just don't think they will, because they're pretty much getting older at age. They're pretty much, getting up to that point, but, I mean, Tom Hanks can do whatever he wants to do. He's not going to sit back and, not get paid or anything, but it's like, Tim Allen's got other stuff he's doing. He's got the reunion of Home Improvement, involving the one father figure series. So he's got enough in his arsenal for that too. As far as anything else, as I mentioned already, guys, I'll say it again. So Tom Hanks, I'm not sure what he's got left. All I know is if he's got something with Green Mile, I doubt he's making a sequel to that one. All I know is the best thing to do is let it play out and leave the movie alone. Trust me. But it's going to be a matter of time if Tom Hanks has enough to really do anything. As long as he's not doing the next Willy Wonka movie. I mean, he doesn't have much of a opportunity towards that, but yeah, Toy Story 5 will be releasing, guys, by next year. I believe it'll do well, but it's just, it's all like as long as they're not going to cross paths and say they want to summon Chris Evans just to make fun of people. I don't think so. But all I do know, and I will end on this, guys, is the fact that not Liar, guys, but The fact that, here's the thing guys, back when Lightyear came out in theaters, back when it actually got released, people thought the movie wasn't the best. It wasn't exactly, you know, it wasn't exactly going to make, you know, good amount of time, good amount of money over the years, but the reason why I decided not to watch Lightyear with Chris Evans is you gotta have Tim Allen and Tom Hanks back in it. You gotta do what you want to do. And I've always thought those two are amazing for each other. They really are. You know, I mean, you guys have Buzz Lightyear and Woody, and but yeah, I just don't think Chris Evans is gonna be back as Lightyear. He's got the only feel I can think of as far as Chris Evans is concerned. He's got well, I know he's playing part of the main villain with Robert Downey Jr. in Avengers Doomsday by the end of next year, and that should be a little more interesting as far as the X-Men cast goes. You know, with Patrick Stewart retiring after that movie releases, and also by the time it gets in theaters by far, so it's all like it's gonna be, you know, I just don't see the new Avengers, along with Secret Wars, being trash at all. All I know is, if it comes down to that, if it comes down to this, I do not expect it having a bad review as at this point in time. I really don't, but yeah, as far as Chris Evans goes, I just don't think he became the best one, or the goodest Buzz Lightyear possible. I don't believe he was. Trust me. But everybody can offer so much on it, so you never know. But if anything else, it's like whatever it comes down to is, despite the fact if you're playing your favorite hero, if you're playing Buzz Lightyear, if you're playing Woody, if you're playing the father of Buzz, and that is Zurg. I mean, Zurg's been funny in Toy Story 2, but I mean, it was just mean anything majority of the time. How much you're getting paid between whatever movie you're in. If you look at Jim Carrey and as Dr. Eggman in all three Sonic movies, well, pretty soon the fourth Sonic in 2 years. People can always do so much. They really can, but in the end, it's like if you're leaning towards retirement, you can still do whatever you want to do. I mean, you look at Michael Caine. He may be 92. I believe it'll be his last movie. Only with Vin Diesel, but Vin Diesel can offer so much in his arsenal. Okay, so we'll see what's going on. So it's just people have enough time to, you know, play how many remaining movies they've got, how much they're getting paid by. So yeah, you have no clue, guys, but it will just depend on the future, fellas, so we'll see. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap everything up for today. I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. So guys, based on the schedule, my two love and I will be back with our sister Taylor and our coaches on cheerleading. It's gonna be like, as far as I know, it's gonna be like in about 2 weeks. So guys, as your first place winner, we'll be back with cheerleading, and I'll be with my future fiance. So we'll be back to cheering in less than 2 weeks from tomorrow. So that will not be out of anything. But based on this week, I may or may not live stream tomorrow. If I'm not going to do Final Fantasy 12, depends how tired I am. Hopefully I can get a premiere of Alan Wake 2 going from Saturday mornings to tomorrow, and back on Saturday mornings. If not, I will be back also on Thursday in the mornings, guys. I'll be playing some more Final Fantasy Tactics. It Chronicles by then. But I finally go back to Great People at Sea between 2 to 7 tomorrow, going forward. Probably just one day at WoW on Tuesday. You know, finally going back to Salvation Army for the holidays, and get everything stocked up. So that's gonna be the plan. And then no WoW on Wednesday. So tomorrow, guys. Maybe I can try to maybe get a premiere of Elden Wake 2 from Saturdays. Don't know when I'm going back to Final Fantasy 12. I don't believe it's out of the box. I don't believe it's out of its pace. We're losing its energy, but I'll probably go back to the game eventually. But I just don't know when I'm going to have, many to, lean towards right now. So, with work, with Thanksgiving, and Black Friday. We got both that and Black Friday together. So, I'll keep you guys info and posted. And, I just don't think we'll have a problem with any of that. I doubt we will. We'll have enough to really see what we want to do and see what the plans are. But I'll keep you guys info ASAP, but it may or may not be a guarantee if I may or may not live stream tomorrow. But the only times I have, guys, I repeat, tomorrow 2 to 7, Wednesday 2 to 7, this coming Saturday 10 to 3. So I'll let you guys know ASAP. But if you guys want to catch more Balatro every Sunday mornings with your king and your luckiest man. Hold on, let me double check for a minute. I finished. Hold on, guys. Let me get this message. Hold on. 12 game. Hold on, guys. I'm missing my brother Beatles. But yeah, don't forget to check out my brother Beatles Eternal, guys. He's got done having a live stream at the end of the night, called Baseball Team Tuanga. But he's a nice guy. Now, Beatles Eternal, guys. He enjoys playing Apple baseball, End of the Park baseball, Diamond Mine baseball. Any fun baseball games is one of my 4 priorities. You guys can play it, do your own gameplays and whatnot, so anything you want to do. Hold on, guys, let me get this message here. Hold on. Obviously so lost. What I need a win ASAP. Hold on, guys, let me get this right here. But yeah, but I repeat, fellas, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. Like, so comment, and follow, guys. Connect to my channel ASAP, so that way you guys can also check up on any infos or anything off the bat. So, but yeah, I mean, I just want to win. Between, and one of my 4 priorities with baseball. So, but yeah, I just don't understand why. I don't believe it's going into my control or anything, but I just think it's ridiculous. It really is. So, you never know. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. If you guys have any questions or concerns, let me know, and then we'll go from there. Also, guys, the most important thing, and the most important thing in your heart, and also, guys, and oh yeah, guys, the most important rule is love, support, and respect is the key. It's the awesome and creative. We are now at 637 mods today, so it's really, really good. It really is good right now, so you just never know. You never know what the future is going to be like, though. As long as we take our time, no waiting for the rest of the stuff waiting, and get some ahead of it. But yeah, as long as you know what you're doing, you want to figure out some other stuff, that's good. So, but yeah, guys, also, yes, guys, knowledge is power. Anytime we manage to find people and socialize with people, all we have to do, guys, yeah, guys, all we have to do is follow Sarah on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So, so tomorrow, guys, maybe Elden Wake 2, if I finally get a premiere or not. If not, I will be back. I'll be playing some more Final Fantasy Tactics. It was Chronicles on Thursday in the mornings. By the way, guys, no bowling on Tuesday. No bowling we'll be back to bowling next week, so no bowling on Tuesday due to Thanksgiving break this week, so we got enough to really assure it, and, yeah. We don't need to worry about protecting our sport by then. It's a first place winner. So we got enough to really avenge, we got enough to really persuade, and, yeah. We'll be fine. Hold on, let me get this one message here. But yeah, we'll see what's going on, guys. But yeah, if you guys can help me, I can help you guys on the channel. You know, I want more W8s ASAP. For my followers to go back up. Even though, guys, my former number, my former followers count was 210,000. I doubt it'll be going back up that high towards the end of this year, but I want to get my ass back up there. Boosting or no boosting, guys. But W8s is trying to climb up. Whatever we can do. It's not like we're going to be cutting ties and separating other stuff, or half and half, but we want to see what we want to do first. So tomorrow, guys, I repeat, tomorrow, I'll finally be back at sea with great people. I've got enough to really hang on between spending, but it's a long story. I'd rather not have disturbance in the forest for it. But tomorrow, guys, 2 to 7. One day at WoW on Tuesday. 2 to 7 Wednesday. Then I'm off Thursday, Friday, and 10 to 3 on Saturday. So I'll have plenty of time on Thursday, guys, for Final Fantasy Tactics with Chronicles. So I'll have plenty of time for that, and then I may or may not stream tomorrow in the morning. Give you guys info to post it. So remember, guys, tomorrow 2 to 7, Wednesday 2 to 7, on Thursday, Friday, and 10 to 3 this coming Saturday. You have Thanksgiving and Black Friday, so. But alright, guys, the most important thing, to help each other out, as of right now, or ASAP, when we get a SOT, all we need to do, guys, is your king and your luckiest man. And that's by watch our videos in full. Like and share the stream, guys. Like, so comment, and follow. If you guys have not yet connected to my channel, my entirely channel, let me know. If you guys have any questions or concerns, let me know in the chat after every end of a live stream. It's not that hard to answer. You always wanna voice your own opinions. I know my true love does. But yeah, but all we need to do, guys, to close anything, get a new chapter or a page, as we watch our videos in full. Like and share the stream, guys. So we'll have our YouTube accounts, Facebook and Twitter accounts. And make sure everything is complete. And yes, guys, our podcast services. All around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Alright, guys, you guys have a good rest of your weekend. If you guys are going to church. If you guys are looking to stay back and relax for a while in the mornings, or looking to watch a little TV or whatever. Yeah, I may be at the same place this morning, but as I said, I'm not a big spender all the time, so you just gotta know what you actually want to do and, you know, have enough to really secure yourself with. But yeah, well, we are always filled, guys, with popularity, entertainment, and energy. Our biggest, strongest, phenomenal, satisfying, fantastic, terrific, excellent, awesome, strongest power of our community. So we're gonna take our time for existence. And yes, guys, for 3 generations to follow. So maybe tomorrow, guys. If not, I'll be back on Thursday. Again, so. And it's always same time, same channel. But yeah, guys. So you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. I want you guys to stay warm out there. If there's any rain or snow pretty soon. I don't want a lot of us getting sick all the time either, but we'll be fine. You guys have a good rest of your weekend, guys. Don't forget to check out my brother Beatles Eternal. He's a really nice brother. He's a nice guy. Him and I are always baseball fanatics. And I've always thought, guys, me being an RPG fan on top of everything else is all you can count on. out of my 4 priorities. But yeah, you guys have a good rest of your weekend, guys, from your king and your luckiest man. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And until then, be careful, guys, and stay warm, stay comfortable, and I will see you